Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a brand new product from Nightfox. This is the Nightfox Cub Digital Night Vision Monocular. Alright everybody, welcome back. Now, if you remember some of my previous videos, you'll probably know I'm a big fan of Nightfox optics. They seem to be able to produce a decent digital night vision monocular or binocular for a decent price. And this unit is really no different. If you want a smaller, compact, portable device, this is really cool. I love the binoculars, the heads-up display, the big huge screen, but you can't always carry something like that. And something like this, as you can see by comparing it to the size of my hand, is extremely portable, very, very lightweight, easy to carry, and you can pretty much stick it anywhere in a bag, a pack, whatever, and it's ready to go with you anywhere you want. So this would be perfect in a situation, say, where you're watching over your neighborhood at night, you're watching over your property, whatever, so any kind of security situation, any kind of bug out location, any kind of checking out your property at night type situation, this is what you want to have. Now, it is not Gen 3 night vision. We're going to start off right off that bat and say that. This is not some kind of, magical device that's going to work as well as, say, a $5,000 or $3,000 unit. It's not going to do that, but for the price, it's extremely affordable and very, very high quality. And I've tried a lot of these digital night vision devices. You probably have seen me review them over the years, and some of them just aren't up to the task. This one, actually, and you can see in the footage when we roll it in, is really, really nice, and the clarity on it's amazing. It also has something that I think is really cool. For a night vision device, you can adjust the backlight. So when you're looking through that back window there, you can take that backlight up or down any way you want. I'm going to turn it on quickly just to let you see what you see when you turn it on there. You'll see the little Nightfox thing there, and you'll see the counter. It's all blurry because it's just the counter right there. Anyway, that's how it works. Really, really simple. It does have a little screen. Now, the screen is smaller, so yeah, you're going to miss a few things of having that big, wide screen, but this is a portable unit. This is available whenever you need it. So that's what I really, really like about it. The fact that it's portable, convenient, it weighs around 230 grams. You can pretty much take this anywhere with you. I can even fit this in a bug-out bag because it's so lightweight. I would probably ditch the case and just take this with me for that reason because it's less weight. But I'd put some kind of protective case around it, or maybe even put it in a Ziploc bag, whatever. It's definitely well made and it feels very, very good in your hands. It fits your hands very, very well. What else can I say about it? Well, the cool thing is it does record. That is a nice feature. I like being able to record what I'm seeing. Sometimes in a situation where you have a potential security threat, that's a very handy thing to have. You can just hit that record button and show people, hey, this is what was going on. If you want to show it to the police later, whatever, your home area watch, if you have a neighborhood watch group, that's very, very handy to have. And you can share the information online as well if you're doing hunting videos, whatever. But for my purposes, this would be more for a portable kind of night vision device that allows me to see what's in my area, be they four-legged or two-legged predators. It's going to live in my vehicle. We're going to see how it holds up to the heat. It's been out here for a week, so it's probably going to do just fine. It is rechargeable. It does use an 18650. Now, this is the cool part about this. You can recharge this, but you can also dump the battery and put a new 18650 in it. That's really, really handy. If you don't want to recharge this, if you're in the middle of a situation where you want to keep doing video or keep watching what's going on, you can just pop that battery out, put a new battery in, or you can bring it home, recharge it with your power bank, whatever. To recharge it, you're going to move this little section here over. There we go. Okay, and you've got a USB-C type connector there. But let's say you don't want to bother with that, you want to just pop the battery. We're just going to push that out, and there comes your 18650 battery. So that is kind of a neat thing. This is your card here, your 32 gig video card, 32 gig flash card, and that is going to come with the unit too, which is really neat because I think a lot of times, especially with these flash cards, some people are using different types. Some people are using either faster or slower flash cards, or they don't work with it or whatever. This thing, it'll work right out of the box. You can record right away. You don't have to hassle with, oh, this card doesn't work, this one does. That I like too, because I've had that happen with other units where they say, oh, it should just use any kind of vid card, and I try it and it doesn't work. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is like a high-end card here. Why is it not working? So it's cool that it comes with it. Saves you a little bit of money too. 20, 30 bucks, whatever. It's right there, ready to use. Now, another cool thing is you can run this from a USB power bank. So if you have one of those little handheld, 10,000 milliamp hour units, you can pop that in your pocket, plug it in here, and you can run this from that bank. So let me give you a quick look at the controls up here. This here and here are your up and down for your IR emitters. Okay. This is going to be your power button, that next button right there. Okay. That's going to be your backlight. That one right there tells you how bright the screen's going to be. Now, in a low light situation, if I'm trying to be as stealthy as possible, the last thing I want is a big bright light shining on my face this way. So you can put it very, very low so you can see it in the dark, but you don't stand out a million miles away. Okay. This is going to be your record button, and there are no pictures on this. You just hit this and it records. It's not going to take individual pictures. And this is your zoom. It is a digital zoom. You can push and hold it, and it will zoom, 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 but then it pops right back out again. You'll see that in the video that I did last night of it. It's kind of shocking. It almost looks like the video camera jumped or something, but it didn't. It just pops right back out to full. This is your emitter over here, and that is where you will see the difference between a digital or Gen 1 night vision device and a Gen 3. This will be seen from pretty far away from somebody using a Gen 3 trying to find you. So, this is your lens right here, and you will focus the lens. You'll be able to focus it back and forth. It's a very, it feels to me like a high-dollar scope. I've used some of these that just flop back and forth like that. This one actually has a nice, smooth, steady movement. One thing I will say, and you have to be aware of this, is when you're adjusting this, you obviously are going to block off the IR emitter a bit. So it's a good idea to get a decent focus ahead of time. If you're doing it like this, obviously, if I'm doing it like this, I'm going to block that emitter. And it might confuse you a little bit. You still can see it, just look dark and then light and then dark, and it can be a little confusing. So make sure that this is fairly well adjusted, so you're not sitting here fiddling with it the whole time. You can adjust it like this and completely block it. But it means you have to take it off and do that, or hold it like that, sort of. So that is my only really complaint, if you could say I have any, is the emitter is right there. But the reason for that is the size. This is very, very compact, and it fits right in your hand like that. I can pretty much hit any of the controls from there. Real easy to use. So I really like it. It does come with a very nice case. Inside there is your charging cable. You have a very, very nice manual here. It looks really thick. It's in like 5 or 6 different languages, so it's basically 12 pages in English. So that's about it to explain to you what it's like for me using it. I've tried it now for about a week. I've been messing around with it. I've been really enjoying it. It's really, really cool to watch the wildlife around here. There's stuff out here that you wouldn't realize is so close to you across the field from me. There's always bunches of rabbits running around and stuff. So let's roll in the video that I did last night. Now, when I'm narrating this, yes, you will hear my scanner in the background. I forgot to turn it off, but it's already done. Video's already uploaded, so I really can't do much with it. Yes, you'll hear my scanner in the background when I'm talking, but I actually did the audio inside after doing the video outside, and I kind of narrate along. So you'll be able to see what I see. Now, another thing too, when you're holding this and recording, it's going to be a little jittery. There is a spot on the bottom here to put it on a tripod if you want to. You get one of those small collapsible tripods if you're using this for hunting or something like that, and you want to have a steady, non-stop view of what's going on in your area. But let's face it, you're going to be using this probably handheld. It's going to be a little shaky when you zoom in. It's going to be, moving around a bit. You can, just like binoculars, it would work the exact same way. So let's roll in that video from last night and see what it looks like.
All right, so we're going to start it out here, just kind of sitting on the tripod. I want you to take a look at what's going on. We're going to move it around a little bit. And you can see it's actually pitch black out there. This is on the lowest IR setting that I have. I'm going to point it down a little bit. You kind of swing around and see, even on the lowest IR setting, you get a pretty good reading of what's going on out there. Now we are going to turn it up in a bit, and you can tell it reflects off the bushes there on the IR1. And you can also adjust the screen brightness. I'm bumping up the IR now so you can see how much brighter it is. But you can also adjust the screen brightness on this, and that's the berm kind of on the other side. Alright, so I'm on my neighbor's back fence that way. Zooming in a little bit to let you see how the zoom works. I'm going to zoom in a few times here, in and out, to let you see. You can zoom in fast just by holding it down. And again, it's a little shaky because, well, it's in my hands. But we're going to just move around. This is our front yard hill there, that little bump. Just kind of going to zoom around and look at it. You can see here, you can really see the clarity of it. It's really, really clear. I was really surprised that such a small unit would be so clear. Now this is down our street the other way. I'm zooming in down that way. And again, the IR is on about 2 or 3, and it zooms right out when you hit that. So it's not all the way up yet, but you can tell it's definitely bright. It's a nice looking little bright light. I'm going to swing it back around to the middle again because that's where you can see the most detail. And again, this is my neighbor's Coke machines over there. I'm going to zoom in on them for you. You can actually read them. And zoom back out. And that's it. It's a pretty neat little system all in all.
Alright, so as you can see, it is a definitely clear, crisp picture. There were spots in the video where I had to focus it again. That's no big deal. I wanted to make sure it was in focus for my vision. Also, too, a little word of warning, if you wear glasses, and you normally wear like glasses for, distant sight, you're going to need to keep them on when using this. Basically, what you're doing is watching a little TV. If you were sitting at home watching your TV, you wouldn't take your glasses off. Same thing here. So I've noticed with some of the bigger ones, the wide angle, nice big screens on the binoculars, you will be able to view that without your glasses on, but that's just my particular vision. I've noticed that when I'm using these little smaller viewfinders, I do need to keep my glasses on to see it. No big deal. Maybe you'll get a little rubber mark on your glasses, from where it's sat. It really doesn't do any damage to it, so I really can't complain. So like I said, it's a very small, compact package. It's 6.6 inches by 3.7 inches by 3.2 inches thick, and it is 1.07 pounds. Very, very lightweight. Again, you're not going to buy, for the price of this, Gen 3 night vision, okay? That's going to cost you a whole lot more. But for something on a budget that you need to work, for, say, your own personal security, your homestead, your bug-out location, even your everyday regular suburban home, this does adjust well to lights. You'll notice that. It doesn't bloom out when it hits a white light. So if you're in a neighborhood where people have their porch lights on, you'll be able to use it. And you can use this in daylight too, which is very cool as well. I think it's a good deal. The price on it. This is where I really have been happy with Nightfox Optics. They make really good gear for decent prices. This is $169.99, so basically $170. It is in my Amazon store as well. It is, I think it was just added days ago to the Amazon Marketplace. So you can check them out. I have been really happy with mine. All of the gear that I have from Nightfox, I will tell you this now, I use extensively, and it's all still working perfectly. You guys remember that Nightfox Cub that I have? I love that thing. I've used that tons of different times when spotting around at night, seeing what's going on outside of me. And it definitely works very, very well. So I've been really happy with their stuff. They do have warranty on these, so if anything happens, if anything breaks on it, you just let them know and they will take care of it and you will be all set. So that is the Nightfox Cub. Very affordable night vision monocular. It is a digital night vision monocular. Again, this isn't like, going to have an intensifier tube in it where you're going to see, that green hue. It's a black and white screen, but it definitely works very, very well. And for the size, that is just amazing to have. Nice, compact, easy to carry thing. You can slip this in a cargo pocket, walk around at night and know what's going on in your neighborhood, even in complete darkness. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Like I said, the link will be down below. You can check out that link. Don't forget to check out all our other links, our Amazon affiliate store as well. We have tons of gear in there that we have already either tested or I use regularly, as well as some other stuff too that's kind of interesting. Don't forget our freeze-dried wholesalers link. If you want to save 15% on your freeze-dried food, all you have to do is click that link and go there. And our My Patriot Supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. Orders are just blowing up over there, so make sure you check it out before they run out of stuff. And our Thrive Life link as well. You can check that out below. And I thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.